Hey guys, and welcome to my video review of Transformers Generations Legend Class, Skrapnel and Reflector. Now this guy is obviously an homage to G1 Shrapnel, not Skrapnel, but it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, it looks a lot like him. He's very G1 accurate, comic accurate, all that stuff. Reflector here, a bit small for the character Reflector, but I know, I mean, they put some effort in, some. So this is, his camera mode is this, I think. Let's fold that back, yeah. That's his camera mode. It's got a little bit of detailing in there, and it doesn't look half bad. It scales for a camera for all the Generations figures. But then his robot mode is, it's just that. You just, just turn it around. You don't do anything. Camera, robot. Camera, robot, camera, robot. It's that simple. Yeah, he's got a little bit of detailing in him there, a little bit of green on the eyes and the chest. And let me just note that the purple on both of these figures, they match each other, and they're more of a rich purple. That's something when you review a Transformer that has a lot of purple on it. It just looks weird in most cameras, including mine. It looks more bluish, but it's a lot more of a royal purple than this kind of just cool dark blue purple that appears on the camera. So that's just a heads up, but yeah, they're the same color. We're just going to set Reflector up to the side for now. We'll get back to him in a bit. But now let's focus on the meat of the review, Skrapnel. I love Insecticons, and I'm glad we got him. For a Legends class figure, this guy's really well done. Probably one of the better ones that I've gotten my hands on. So far, at least. Hopefully, there are better ones coming down the line. But yeah, this guy is great. I love him. Just to give you an idea of his size compared to another Legends class figure, here he is next to Bumblebee. He appears bigger because of his legs and his horns and whatever. That's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me, because that means he scales alright with a deluxe class figure. And speaking of that, here he is next to deluxe class Bumblebee. So yeah, I mean, he scales pretty well with that. He shouldn't be quite the size of a car, but he's just under it. So he scales really, really nicely. So I'm all about the Insecticons being Legends class size. Now, I know there is a Legends class Bombshell on the way, or Hardshell, whatever they're calling him, and then I'm hoping they release a kickback. There was a deluxe class kickback, but I'm hoping they're like, they kind of just forget that and decide to make a Legends class too. That way all three of them are in scale with each other. I would really like that. But the detailing in his insect mode, it's not a whole lot of detailing, but there's a good range of color. You've got the gray, you've got the yellow, the purple Decepticon logo there, the yellow there, the black. It looks like an Insecticon. He doesn't need a whole lot of detailing in colors because he's an insect. He has the legs, and the legs are nice. It just looks good. It looks like an Insecticon. And you can kind of even see those little circles are supposed to be the eyes, I assume, considering he doesn't really have much of a head going on there. So, yeah. That's about it, though, for his insect mode. So let's get him transformed. It's really, really simple. So what you do is you just pull this abdomen down, and then you flip it up, and then you take the legs and you just flatten them out. You take the feet, like so. You bring these panels to the side first, actually. Just bring these panels to the side. That's it. Just bring them to the side. There we go. Get them all the way to the side. And then you flip the feet up, just like that. And there you've got the legs. And then you take the arms and you bring them up and you rotate them out to the side. Arms up, rotate them out to the side. And then you bring these bottom four legs and you just fold them back, just like that. And then here in the chest, you just bring it down and push it into place. Doesn't really tab in, but it does sit well. And then you bring these horns down to the side, onto the shoulders, rotate those arms into place, and there you go. There you have Skrapnel in his robot mode. And I like his robot mode, just like his insect mode, fairly G1 accurate. It's there's not much you can really get wrong with an Insecticon. It looks like an insect in insect mode, and it's a little purple, yellow, and black robot in its robot mode. I mean, that's really all there is to it. You can take Reflector here and turn him into a gun, and to do that you kind of just fold this down like that, and then you flip the handle down, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's really all it does. It becomes this weird looking gun, and you can put it in his hand. But just like most of these little figures that come with the Legends class figures, it doesn't look that good. And it barely looks like a gun even. It doesn't really look like a weapon. It just looks like a really abnormal thing. Yeah. So we're just going to set that off to the side because we're not going to think about that anymore. Now for articulation on Skrapnel, his arms go all directions because they're on ball joints on the shoulder and the elbow, so you can do lots of things with the arms. The head can rotate side to side. You can give him a little bit of posability there. Nothing in the waist, but the legs can go forwards, backwards, all around. They're on ball joints. Ball joints on the knees as well, so you can rotate them, bend them, all that stuff. And then the toes can kind of fold down due to the transformation. So for a Legends class figure, you can get some pretty decent poses with this guy. Definitely. And all of the ball joints on mine are tight, so he will hold those poses no problem. Now for a little bit of size comparison, here he is next to one of his fellow Decepticons, Generations Thundercracker, the classic Secret mold. I know I use it a lot, but it's your average size deluxe, so that gives you an idea of scale. So yeah, here the two are next to each other. They scale pretty well in robot modes, better in the vehicle mode and the insect mode, but in robot mode, he should probably be maybe that much taller. His head should probably sit just that much higher, and he'd scale, I think, perfectly. But it's not too bad because the Insecticons are supposed to be smaller than pretty much all the other Decepticons besides Reflector. So yeah, I'm okay with that. At least he's not bigger. If you were bigger, I wouldn't really like that, because Insecticons being big they're just not supposed to be. So yeah, it's a cool figure, and I really do like it. I'm really digging the Legends class figures as of late, such as Tailgate, Skrapnel now, Bumblebee that I showed a little bit earlier. There we go. Let's get actually a bit of a close-up. That's the word, close-up. Just so we can show off the detailing on this guy, if it will focus. There we go. So you can see the nice purple Decepticon logo there on the chest, the yellow, a little bit of that dark kind of gunmetal gray on the face with his black helmet. You can see some of that detailing in the horns there. It just looks really like an Insecticon, and I like that, and it makes me happy. It really does. Because I love Insecticons, and they're awesome. I can't wait to get the bombshell version, because that's my favorite Insecticon. But yeah, this is a cool little guy. Do I recommend picking him up? Most definitely. If you like Transformers, you need to have Insecticons in your collection, and this guy is a great Insecticon. So it's a good homage to G1 Shrapnel, and this is Generations Skrapnel, the Legends class figure. With Reflector, don't forget him, even though I really want to. But that's it for this review, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.